YouTube fam? This is Big Mike here with another big time reaction for you. Today, it's hot. Oh my God. It has been 100 degrees up here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I think since Saturday. And I've been outside all weekend and then I work Sunday into Monday. So yesterday when I woke up, I think it's the first time I've had a migraine in over 10 years. So I think I got dehydrated and stuff. I'm feeling a lot better today, but if you're in this heat, make sure you drink plenty of water. I think that was my problem because when I woke up yesterday, I had cramps and everything. I could barely walk. So yeah, stay cool out there. But today for you, we're going to be reacting to a new artist on this channel. And we were going to react to him over the weekend until this channel got demolished, as a lot of you said. We started reacting to an artist from Kazakhstan, Dimash, and oh my God, his voice, his charisma, his everything. I mean, just his demeanor on stage and stuff is absolutely amazing. A little breathy. I always like to give him crap for that, but very animated, very, theater driven. It feels like, I can definitely tell he's trained in music and arts and stuff like that. But I did want to get to this Falling in Reverse because a lot of you said, hey, you need to check out this band. They're really good, and they did a reimagined one of my favorite songs, Last Resort by Papa Roach. Last Resort came out, God, I was in my 20s, and if you know this song, you know the message in the song. It's very dark, very, very dark, very sad. But that guitar riff was so catchy. You'd hear this song on pop radio, in the clubs, anywhere that they play music. You were hearing this song along with Linkin Park and a bunch of other ones that were back in that day. I think there was Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit. They're all right around that time, But I was really, really into three of them. Linkin Park, Papa Roach, and Linkin Park, Papa Roach, and Limp Bizkit. Those were the three I was really, really into. I liked the combination between rock and rap. But someone told me that if you react to this one, you're going to get what you want from this song. They said that, whereas the first one had a great guitar riff, this one is strictly message. So I'm excited to see this. So if you like what you see here, you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. We are so close to, I think it's 5,600 now. On our way to 10K. Thanks, you guys, for really hitting that sub button over the weekend. Boy, you Dimash fans really, really came out in droves, and I really appreciate it. But more importantly, hit the like. YouTube loves that. And make sure you leave a comment down there. Any other tracks you want to hear from Falling in Reverse, any other artists you want to hear on this channel. And also make sure you go over to Falling in Reverse's channel. Well, looks like it's Epitaph Records is where this came out of. So go over there. This is the OG content. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this. Watch the OG content over there first and come over here and watch my reaction, because if they don't let us react to this, we can't give you the content. And recently, it's been really hard with the copyright strikes, even though fair use is all over the place and has been. Thankfully, I'm just a small little channel, so I'm not getting hit as much as the other ones, but it's there. So without further ado, we have Falling in Reverse, Last Resort, Reimagined. And here we go. Hang on. Oh, aesthetics.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
William.
This is my last resort.
He looks so familiar. Where have I seen him before? Right away. Definitely not the original from Papa Roach. That had a huge guitar riff, a lot faster, more speedy. This is A grand piano, if anything. I mean, there's nothing better than bringing a grand piano in and have like that orchestra behind you. It really kind of gets the point across and stuff. And this guy is very talented, but he looks familiar to me. Let me know down in the comments. I swear I've seen him before. Let's get it from the beginning. There we go.
This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
This is like a video production, big time. It's like a movie.
This is my last resort.
That look. Oh, wow.
Cut my life into pieces. Erase my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right if I took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide.
He's making this message very, very real. We'll get back to that a little bit later. This is a lot. This is very powerful, very cinematic, and very good introduction to this group. Wow. He really hit that message on point. Whereas Papa Roach, I always say the carpets didn't match the drapes. I say a lot about that with music, and then you see who they are and stuff. But when Papa Roach did that song, it was just a jammy, feel-good type of song, but the message was very dark. This message and the theatrics behind it is very dark. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. You know how I feel about artists that performance art to me is the best form of artistry out there. Anybody can make a cookie cutter song, have 15 writers and stuff like that. But this, I think Papa Roach, I think the lead singer wrote this song, I remember. I can't remember back in the day. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't really have the internet like we have now when this came out. So, wow.
Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I am fine.
He is so familiar to me. I swear I've seen him before. I keep going back to like wrestling. I think, but he's not a wrestler, obviously. Maybe he looks like a wrestler. He's a very pretty man, isn't he? Very good on that piano, like grand piano. Very good.
I never realized I was spread too thin till it was too late and I was empty within, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother. No love for myself and no love for another. To finally
Sorry about that. Maybe I shouldn't have done this song. I'm not feeling the best. For a lot of you who are kind of lost on this, my nephew, unfortunately, God, what was it? August 2023. It was May 21st, 2023. Unfortunately, he felt like God, I can't even talk about it. It's been 2 years, basically my nephew decided that he wanted to he felt he wasn't getting the support, and he really was kind of hiding a lot of things from our family, and unfortunately he ended up taking his own life. 24 years old is very young, and I know how hard mental health is. If you ever look over my shoulder and you see that little stand right there, this is him right here. His name is Nicholas Dyson, 24 years old, beautiful guy. Absolutely an amazing guy. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with bipolar. And in my family, we don't talk about mental health very much. It seems that I was raised, and I think a lot in our family was raised, to bury that shit, And at the time when he, unalived himself, he unfortunately, it really put me in a downward spiral. He was best friends with my son, so close with my nephews. I mean, God damn, you're fucking falling in reverse. This is very, very good, very amazing. Just let me gather my stuff one more time, so I can get this back up there. But thank you. I just wanted to share that. I know a lot of you say out there that me sharing some of my issues, I guess, from my past helps you guys out a lot. And I really do hope it does, because I've said this since the beginning, since day one. If you ever watch my day one video, I use this channel more as a mental therapy for me to kind of process a lot of things I'm going through. Music has always been such a powerful tool I use, especially in my 20s and stuff. If you're sad, you put on one of those go, go, go songs. It changes the frame of mind instantly. That's how powerful music is. And it'll also make you feel like this. So just give me one more second. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you guys for being patient with me. It's still 2 years, but it still hurts. It really does. I mean, at the same time, I want to keep his memory alive. Hopefully this channel helps with a lot of that. So let's get back into this. I think I'm just going to kind of let it run through a lot, because there isn't much more I can talk about right now. All right, here we go.
'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing is fine.
He's got a voice. This is creative. That means so much different now. Oh my God. I got butterfly. Oh my God. Fuck is he? Oh. Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. Let me give you my take at the end of that. I'll kind of get this closer. That took a different turn at the end. In my opinion, in my interpretation of this song, seemed like he was getting to that climactic point of losing everything. I know that feeling more than anything. And when you're at your lowest, he was able to build it back up, and that's hard. That's very hard. My nephew struggled with bipolar. He really did. And, when he was on his medication, he was fine. He had a job. He had a girlfriend. He had a place. He really did. And unfortunately, if you take that medication long enough, you think to yourself, I don't need this medication. I'm fine. It makes me feel slow. He always told me that. It just makes me feel slow, but at the same time, I didn't know until it was too late. And, I lost my job back in December when I first started this channel. And for the longest time, I didn't come back on here because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling being on here with you guys. It was hard because, you work your whole life with a job for 8 years, you're production manager, and you build a lot up from the ground. Me and my best friend, JR, we started out of treatment in 2018 when I got myself better and kind of helped retrain my brain, and I did a lot of therapy. I really did. And I realized that, my highs are high, but my lows are very low. And this was the first time that I was able to come out the other end. And I believe my nephew helped me with that, helped me be stronger, helped me be better. It may have taken his life, but it's gotten me reinvigorated and living my life. And, Nicholas, you're missed, you're loved. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. So leave a comment down there. Let me know anything else you want me to react to him. I swear he is familiar. I just don't know from where. I'm going to find out on the next video, I'm sure, but he looks so familiar. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.